Alright, welcome to my political life video blog. It's me, LH Music. I gotta get started with part one of this two-part episode, should we video blog, what I'm saying, about, you guessed it, James Comey. Because as I said last Saturday night on my television show, and here's why. I have no clue whatsoever what the hell is going on. Because James Comey is going to promote a new book. Oh, God. This Tuesday. I have no clue whatsoever. Here's why, because the excerpts from this, you guessed it, former FBI Director James Comey, could be a long-awaited book, a higher loyalty. Could be released this week. I have no... and it flowing like a raging water. Rapids. I have no objection whatsoever. So I will analyze this tomorrow, only on the, you guessed it, Hallmark Channel for an all-new primetime news. So it's my radio show right here on the Blaze Radio Network. And you know why? Because the stupid book of his is just taking sides. Says, like I said, it says she did this, he did this. I have no objections whatsoever. And why? Because it pays to be nice to people. Because this is the excerpts brought light to many of the most anticipated parts of Comey's book, which is the details of this intimate conversation. The conversations, that President Trump and his administration about in the weeks ahead, proceeding that his termination may last. And like I said, James Comey, you're just full of lies. You didn't tell the truth, and your book is disgraceful. And that is why because everything that Comey's book has been heavy, and the details are being exposed like smoke and mirrors. And the country's and it has most of the country's most controversial issues over the last year and a half. Why do I ever listen? Listen because CNN correspondent, I don't know who was her face. Oh yes, Jamie Gangel says on his show Wolf Blitzer, and this is what happens could be the blockbuster. Here's the details for you. Give me one good reason why that her FBI sources are not happy with this. And you know why? Because that it crosses the whole line of a professional. James Comey, you're not professional. I'm sorry, you're not professional at all. Here's what you listen to this, Jamie, let's see, Jamie Gangel from CNN, the liberal, and I want you to listen to this. It is, why it gets on my darn nerves about this one. It gets on my darn nerves because I don't like this at all. Maybe you just don't know what the hell she's talking about, because CNN says the FBI agents are not happy with this. So, yeah. So here's let's see. I want you let's see. I've got this all taped up. And I have no clue whatsoever. Because I want you to listen to this. Here's and now you know it happens. There it is. Waiting
Amazing stuff indeed. Jamie Gangel is joining our panel as well. What did you think?
Look, I think it's astonishing. The one thing that an FBI director or former FBI director can do is dodge a question. So when you see him repeating certain words that are no question salacious, I'm stunned that he went that far. That said, I've talked to quite a few former FBI high-ranking sources. They are not happy about this because they feel it crosses the line of professionalism. They are worried about their reputation. They've been under attack. The organization has been under attack. And they're afraid that when he says these things and goes this far, it further hurts their reputation short-term and long-term.
Gloria, what was your...
Now you know. No, now you know that she was right. Right all along. Because she explained about this, that belief that Comey's book will bring more criticism to an organization already under attack from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, because also she added that sources have been unafraid about Comey's book will further damaging about the Bureau's reputation. But I have no clue whatsoever. Well, you might say that. But Jim Comey is just So what comes next on the list of things? Here's why. While Comey is so sure about becoming an instant bookseller, no. You know it has to be remained bestseller list for months to come, and that's why a parody comeback cover book, because this is your ego, alter ego, and here it is. Here's your ego, all right. Lenny Davis, counsel to Bill Clinton. The FBI's, the FBI, you know him. That's right. Loyalty is to his self-righteous definition of what is best for himself. And look at this. And some people alter ego. This is what happens. This is his alter ego. But I have no objection whatsoever. This could be worse. And because I found myself so. Did you know that James Comey is a stupid buffoon? And then now he's going to promote this Tuesday? I have no clue whatsoever. And wait, because this is going to be, sounds like Judas Iscariot or anyone can be civilized. I cannot even imagine this.
Yeah, like it's supposed to run.
But everything else can be civilized about this one. And I have no clue whatsoever about this one. But what about Bob Mueller or anyone can be civilized about this one? And you know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Now, I'll get to the bottom of this, because here's what the FBI agents says something about James Comey's book, and it's not good at all. Seriously, it is not good at all. But I hate to break this to you, but this is gonna be ridiculous. Now, here's why I don't like about James Comey. It's just outsmart to this one. Could be hazardous to your health. Or maybe you just don't know what the hell they talking about. So, could be a comfortable smug, and you bet FBI agents has no clue whatsoever. So, here's my purpose. Here's the last one for you. What am I feeling about Comey is this: try to admit that he is trying to regret this, that about his handling his case about Hillary Clinton's email, and that's why according to former FBI director, he has never met with Clinton, and he tried numerous of times that he was appointed as a U.S. attorney, because ahead of this former FBI, it could be anticipated. First of all, you, Comey, you said you had to regret on teasing the announcement with no charges, and your family has been since teasing him while you was sequestering, according to American Idol, according to Live with Kelly and Ryan, and so is American Idol's host Ryan Seacrest. Guess what is known as dramatic teases. And everybody knows when you was not so strong on it, because however, because it's not sure if you've been elaborated with this mess. I have no clue whatsoever. And it believes that the language was too strong and not too strong, was too strong or not strong enough. So, guess what? I got news for you, James Comey. Because Tuesday, part 2 of this one, because I will analyze this. Because like I said, I will analyze this on Monday, and I'll give the recap on Tuesday for my my Political Life video blog. That means part 2. Because the moral of my Political Life video blog story is this for part 1 of you, James Comey, that however, according to Axios report says that you have been elaborated and you believe that the language was too strong enough. And you've been satisfied with the leadership and all that mess? It don't make sense at all. Period. It don't make sense. Because like I said, tomorrow on Primetime News on the Hallmark Channel, and so is my radio show only on the Blaze Radio Network, I will give the huge sense of you. You made a fool out of yourself. Because you've not been honest. You've been lied. Guess what? You're not been honest. You just lied. Right there. Just threw a pie in the face. I just don't. So don't worry, I will recap this Tuesday on my for part 2 of my Political Life video blog. I don't see why. Anyways, that's my political life video blog story for part 1. And I'm sticking to it. And like I said, I will analyze this tomorrow on the Hallmark Channel and so it's Blaze Radio Network. And I'll recap this next Tuesday. I'll recap this Tuesday on my political life video blog from LH Music Time blog, and so it's youtube.com/LHmusic1. In the meantime, we'll be back with my religious life and supper crabs next.